today I'm making pumpkin bread. This gluten-free version is super easy to make. Let me show you how to do it. This recipe is in my Dining on a Dime cookbook, gluten-free, dairy-free edition on page 96. Nope, 97. And I will put the link in the description below. Super easy recipe here. We're just going to take our sugar, and our eggs, oil. I just keep my oil in an old, what do you call this, syrup container. Ooh, can you hear the blue jay? He's making a lot of noise. And then my pumpkin. Now this pumpkin I froze because I had extra. So I'm just scooping it out here because it's just a little bit more than what I need. There we go. And here's a trick for measuring your gluten-free flour. Now, I just use the Walmart all-purpose. You can use any one-for-one gluten-free flour. But here's the little trick. Scoop it into your measuring cup instead of, don't go in because it gets too packed, and then your recipes will be too dense and you'll wonder why you have a brick instead of a nice fluffy loaf. Okay, that's all you do there. And add xanthan gum if you don't have it in your gluten-free flour. And then next we have our baking soda. Right there. And then baking powder. Here's a little tip. See the little ledge there? It's to even it off. Then we have our salt. Oops, and I just put way too much baking powder in there. Oh, which one was the baking powder? Oops. Okay, I think it was this one. Okay, there we go. Dave, I always make mistakes, Dave. Cinnamon. Now, you can just use pumpkin spice if you want, but I don't keep special spices on there. We do have pumpkin spice recipe in this cookbook if you would like, but I just keep all the individual spices and then I don't have to keep buying a whole bunch. And cloves. There we go. And cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. Forgot the nutmeg. Did I forget the nutmeg? Yeah, I forgot the nutmeg. Okay. And the nutmeg. Alrighty. And then my water. And then nuts and raisins if you would like. So I stir this all together. This is a 1-bowl recipe. You do not need to separate your dry ingredients from your wet ingredients. That's just a waste of bowls. Just always in baking, put your dry ingredients in first and then your wet ingredients. Now, you can use the mixer if you want. This one mixes fairly easily, so I just do it by hand. And can you see how I'm pushing? See, I see a lump and I push it against the side there. That's what I'm doing. Then I can get a really smooth batter. Make sure you get down to the bottom really well. Smash up all those little. All right, there we go. Look at, doesn't that look beautiful? Well, I thought for sure I had some walnuts, but I guess I don't. So It's all right, we're just gonna have it plain with some honey butter. So grease our loaf pan. Just like so. And pour it into our loaf pan. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Okay, and then we're going to put it in our 350-degree oven. And we're gonna let that bake for at least an hour. Sometimes it will take up to 75 to 80 minutes. Just depends on your oven, but at least an hour. And in just a minute, I'll show you how to test it to see if it's ready. Okay, so let's test. Nope, it needs a few more minutes. Can you see how it's sticky on there? So that's probably 15-20 more minutes. Now, if your top starts to get too brown, you can just lay a piece of foil over the top and that will keep it from getting too brown. Okay, oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. Okay, now, what you really should do is let this cool. But, you know, Tara, there's always a but. Oops, that was a pencil. Okay, but, so Mike can get to work. Well, maybe I should let it cool. I have a feeling it's going to fall apart. Oh dear. Okay, let me just make sure it's all loose. Okay. Hello? Did I grease my pan? Oh shoot, I can't remember if I greased my pan or not. There. Oops. I think I didn't grease my pan. Okay. Well, doesn't that look delicious?
It does look delicious.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece here, and this will be my taste test.
Actually, you should put that in and glue it on there.
Yeah, I could actually. Okay, so here's my, ooh, that is burning hot. Okay. Yum. Good old pumpkin bread. It's the best time of year. I'm double. Okay, this is a little tip. If you like cream cheese with your pumpkin, you can get this cream cheese frosting, and it does not have dairy in it. And so all it is cream cheese flavoring. Now you can buy bottles of cream cheese flavoring if you want, but I just get this because I don't use it that often. But this is a way to have the cream cheese flavor without having dairy.
And not at a dairy-free price.
And not at a dairy-free price. Yeah, no kidding. All right, go watch this video next, guys. The recipe is in the description below at livingonadime.com.